Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 68 of Direwolf20's Let's Play. Just logging in here for the day. You can see I placed my Klein Star Omega, the empty one, in this chest right here. And I'm going to continue filling up this Klein Star with any red matter that shows up. You can see because I pulled the stack of 64 out that it's going to go ahead and, just fill it up. Looks like there's about 16 extras that were in there. That's cool. Looking good, getting close to the point where I have a full Klein Star Omega, and once that happens, oh yeah, another red matter armor set time. This episode, I think I'd like to set up that alarm system that I told you guys I might do in this egg room that I've got. I've got protection in here with this little awesome ring. I've got the egg hanging out nice and safe in this giant golden shrine, but I'm still concerned with Endermen. I don't trust them. I really am a little bit nervous about them showing up and wreaking havoc on this room. So I remember what happened last season in my last world, and I really like this world and don't want to lose it to an Enderman attack. So maybe this episode I'll dedicate to a alarm system using some lasers and some other cool stuff. Now, I should get protection with that ring in there, but maybe the alarm system, I can go ahead and, find out when there's a problem. So let's get set up with a couple of things we're going to need to get going here. It looks like it's also getting a little bit dark out, so I'll probably want to sleep through the night before I start on that build. But I'm going to get a few lasers, just some basic ones. I don't need anything too fancy, and some sensors, and then run from there. So I'll be back in a few once I'm ready to craft up some goodies. Alright guys, so crafting an AND gate here. Also got with me a timer, some red alloy wire, a drill, and a ruby. And let's see what we can do and what kind of trouble we can make in this room. Now I said I was going to sleep through the night, and I think I did, but while I was getting all my ingredients, like a whole nother day passed. So let's go sleep through the night again, and then I'll meet you in my golden room over there. Alright, so there we go, a new day dawns. So here's my golden shrine. Nice little room with my force field door. Open her up, and the dragon egg is in there. Dun 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 dun. Now what I want to do is probably set up some kind of laser defense grid. So what I'm thinking is, what if I were to place right here? Might be a good spot. Now it's a golden block and it's a vanilla block, so I should be able to drill into it and place some lenses. So why don't I get some lenses out of my lens maker? I'm gonna go get them off camera and come back. Alright, got my lenses, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and drill into this guy again with my drill. Put a white lens on the front. Looking cool. I'm probably going to want to set up a redstone signal underneath there. I'll take care of that in a minute. But I'm just going to do the same thing on this block. Cool. That actually looks really nice on a gold block. I'm super kind of impressed. Now, which one of these was the thingy that I just did? I'm going to be making a mess of my room in the next 5 minutes. Just a spoiler alert, in case you guys didn't already know that. Alright, yeah, I'm under the right block. So let's grab some redstone torches that'll keep this laser on. Do I have any in my green bag? Do I have any in my red bag? Seriously, no redstone torches? Okay. I'm sure I've got some, and I'm sure I'm missing them, but in the meantime, I'm just going to grab some redstone and some sticks and make some redstone torches, and that'll keep the laser on at all times. Right? I believe? You should be keeping the laser on. Come on, laser. Oh. I believe this block here is causing me a problem. Right. This little strip counts as a block being right in front of the laser. So it's as if a block was right in front of it. And, yeah, lasers aren't going to work with red power thingies. So let's drill it up again. Get our white guy back. There we go, white lens. That looks like a normal gold block again. I'm going to move it over here. That shouldn't get obstructed, and it'll still create like a nice little laser grid. So I'll take this off, break this guy, and get our redstone torch placed right there. Now we've got a nice laser, and I'm on fire. Where's my... I'm on fire. There we go, much better.
You're a dork.
My wife is sitting here watching me and commenting on my video as I record it. Goodbye, dear. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get the other laser going. I kind of did want the laser here, but I mean, I guess I'll live. Alright, this will be fine. I'm going to have to move this guy too, you know. Yeah. Probably could have just moved that block over one. Let's do that. Because I'm going to need this block anyway. So there's my custom laser unnamed. Probably going to need to get myself another gold block at some point. But for now, I'm just going to pick this guy up. Look at me in my inventory, already full. Don't need that. So custom laser block, we'll put here. And I'll drill into it again on this side. Put the white thing in, that's cool. And I'm going to grab this guy back as well. Sweet. Okay. Last step will be to get the redstone torch going. There we go. And place our blocks of diamond back down on the floor. Just to make stuff look pretty again. And I'll clean the rest of this up in a few minutes off camera, but for now, that looks pretty good. Do I have any more gold blocks? Probably not, but I'm going to craft a couple more lasers inside anyway. So yeah, look at that. Nice little laser defense system, right? I'm thinking I want to put a couple more over here. And then we can have a nice little guy set up. So let's put down our custom laser here that I crafted. Perfect. And another custom laser here. I'm going to have to drill into this one. So white lens on the front. There we go. Looking sharp, right? Now I could increase these things' power, but I don't think I need to. Let me consider exactly how I want this to work, and I'll be back in a minute. Now this is alright looking. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not great. I think I want to bump this up a little bit. I'll come back in a minute once I try something. Alright guys, so I'm going to craft up a few more pieces of ruby here. So let's just do this real quick. There we go. A few more rubies. Looking good. And what I'm going to do is craft up 4 power plus 5 lasers. And I think this is the way to do it. Okay, so what this will do is give me a white lens with a power of plus 5, where that will be a total power of 6. So let's give that a try. And the reason I'm doing this is I want the white beam to be a little bit stronger and just see how it looks. So not terribly expensive. Remember, you get a plus 2 from each ruby you put in there, a plus 1 from each redstone dust, and a plus 3 from each diamond. And the highest level is a plus 9. Now, with a white detector laser, anything with a power of 1 through 3 will be blocked by items on the ground, mobs, and players. So, for example, I'm blocking that laser with an item on the ground. Anything with a power range of 4 through 6, which, right now we're going to have a white lens with a power of plus 5. So that's just thicker, not brighter. I was really looking for something to be a little bit brighter, but I guess that's alright. I think I like the thin lens better, actually, so I'm just going to leave it. We'll leave the white lens power plus 5 somewhere in a bag or something. It's worth a shot. Yeah, if it was 4 through 6, it would only be blocked by mobs and players, and 7 through 9 is blocked by player only. So I guess this laser defense system is cool. I was really hoping for something a little bit more pronounced, but I think that's alright. I'm happy with it. So now we're going to have to drill in again and get some laser sensor blocks. And all we really need for that is this guy on the front. And he should now be emitting a redstone signal like so. Yep. And that is cool. So whenever it receives a laser light, it's going to get the redstone signal. So now all we need to do is drill into here, for example. I don't have any rubies on me. No, I do. So then why aren't you drilling? Oh, that's why it's not drilling. Ha! Sweet. I might have to do something about that. Yeah, give me a minute. I will probably have to rerun this wiring a little bit. So let's do this. If I knock this off and this off, that will make that thing unhappy. And we'll run this thing here. We'll put a block. Come on, dude. Oh, probably because that is there. There we go. We did have that as diamond, didn't we? Yep. No. Cool. And then I'm just going to dig straight down here, just correcting this so that everything is much more friendly and better behaved. All I got to do is run the redstone wire down this side for my door, and that should be cool. Yep, that works. Let's just test it. Me and testing, right guys? And then some more gold covers. I'm going to need an extra one, but that's not a big deal. I've got some in my backpack. Why don't I get these guys on here real quick, and then I'll go back to building my laser sensor. I'm sitting there for like 5 minutes wondering, well, not 5 minutes, a few seconds, wondering why is that thing not drilling? Come on, dude, drill. Got there eventually, though, didn't I? There we go. Sweet. Once again, can't even tell. Now I should be able to drill into this guy. Where was I? That's right, drilling some sensors in. So drill a sensor, piece of glass. And I only really need to put it on the front, because there's never going to be any lasers coming in any other sides. Oh, I'm emitting a redstone signal. Okay. I need to get this guy running along a different path. I'll fix this off camera and be back. And that is the long way around, but it doesn't affect this block in any way. So that block will no longer close my door, and I can just cover this back up. Cool. Alright, so now I've got this sensor working. Let's just drill 2 more sensors. Hopefully I won't run into any more redstone circuits that I have going on. And there we go. Nice. And just so you guys can see, 2 more AND gates are going to be needed, and I'll explain that in a moment. Alright guys, so got my laser defense system going in here. What I'm going to do is drill down under the flooring a little bit. Now, I'm going to have to do something a little bit sneaky, but that's alright. I should probably have some flight going on and ready, right? Probably should be prepared to do that a little bit. So what I'm probably going to need to do, I'm thinking, is just drill into this block. Just make that a little bit faster, huh? So let's do something like this. No, that's not a good spot to drill, is it? Nope. Might have to wind up moving this wire again, believe it or not. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, though. That should be perfect, right? Yep, we're good. Collect black dot diamond block. That's an expensive piece of flooring right there. So let's think about something here. How do we want to lay this out? Let's work on one right here where we're not going to have to interfere with this wiring, which I might have to wind up moving in a bit. So basically we want to run this wire through here. Yeah, let's think about that for a minute, right? Let's do it like this. I'm just going to run it straight through here like this. Right? That looks cool. Okay, good. And now that I've got some room to work with, I'll put that piece back in a minute. Oh, right. I have water there, don't I? Ha! Nice. That's alright. It won't interfere with me too much what I want to do. Probably won't need that drill again for a few minutes. Door's working? Door's working. And then we're going to do the same thing right here with this guy. And we shouldn't have any problems interfering with that wire next to it. Is that correct? That is correct. Awesome. Alright, let's get this onto some footing that I can handle. So I'm just going to run it down to the floor here, like that. And I'm going to combine these 2 guys with an AND gate. Okay, now AND gates only have 3 input sides, which is the reason I had to make 3 of these instead of just 1. But I'm going to go ahead and activate it like so. That should be good. So what you can do with this basically is you can say I need to be receiving inputs from all sides in order for the front piece to be activated. And with this particular AND gate, we don't want to be worried about this input here. We don't want our alarm system being affected by the door being open or not. Maybe in the future we might do something cool like that, but for now we'll just leave it as is. So we want to disable the middle slide. So let's look at what happens if we disable some sides. So let's run this wire again. Okay, so see how the wire is connected? Now if I disable the left-hand side, note that the wire is no longer connected. Okay, so that means the left side is disabled. But instead I'm going to disable the middle block, which means that the AND gate will only emit out the front when both the left and the right sides are connected, and we don't care about the middle or the back side. And that is now emitting a redstone signal, which is perfect. And we can go ahead and run some more of this stuff and maybe find our way under the flooring a little bit deeper. So how about I'll be back in a few once I'm ready to dig around deeper under this block. I might want to bring this down one more level just because of the fact that I've got water above me. So let's consider that. Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea with all that water being under there and whatnot, because Endermen don't like water and I'm trying to mess with them. Wahaha. So down here and down here. And we'll put our AND gate back, and remember to set it up. There we go. So right now it's saying, hey, I'm waiting for the middle, but I want it to be like that. Yep, that's it. It's best to lay it out without putting your connectors of redstone wiring down, so you can really see whatever torches are lit up right now are the ones that are required for the AND gate to go forward, because an AND gate needs to be getting from both sides before it can emit out the front. Cool. Now I'm going to do the exact same layout over here somewhere, once I figure out where all these guys are. Hey, there it is. Cool. No, not over here. Over here. Somewhere. Yeah, this is probably it. So I need this guy. I need the guy that's in between these two, basically. See why I'm drilling out down here underneath? Make it a little bit easier to work with and for you guys to see what I'm doing. So again, we just want a laser sensor on that block, right? Nope, the one above it. That block. Should be getting a redstone signal. Perfect. And do the same thing right here. Okay. Now if I was only going for 3 sensors, I could have done this with one AND gate, right? Yep. But because I'm going with multiple sensors, I'm going to need multiple AND gates. Not cool. Well, a little bit of aesthetic appearance, right? Let's get our Ring of Arcana going so I can just fly up here and place this guy. And what I'm going to do right here is pretty much the exact same deal, right? So I'm going to do an AND gate. Okay, and I'm going to disable the middle guy by right-clicking on him. And there and there. So now we've got these two situations working perfectly. And from this, I want to have my final AND gate. Okay, so let's hook up this AND gate and with these wires off, tell it that it's only these couple sides that I want going on. So that guy is going to be off, and these two will be on to emit a redstone signal. And from there, I'm going to have a timer going. Cool. And that timer right now is just hanging out, nothing's happening. But if I go ahead and break one of these wires, it should let it run. Perfect. And now it's not allowed to run anymore. Cool. I like it. And I'll be back in a minute once I'm ready for the next stage. And I'll test this in a moment too, so you guys can all see how it works, but I need to do something so you can tell that it's working. Alright, time to craft something I've never ever crafted in my entire Minecraft career. Never used one of these, ever. Believe it or not, it's a vanilla item. No, it's not a chest. It's a note block. I've never used these before. Never really had a need or a desire, but hey, if I'm going to build an alarm system, it should make an alarm noise, right? So let's give this a shot. If I run back down over here and connect my note block in front of my timer, I'm going to set my timer interval to once every, I don't know, 0.75 seconds. Now, if I remember correctly, note blocks have something to do about the type of block they're sitting on top of, right? So if I put dirt under here, is that how it works? That sounds good. Not quite as loud as I'd want it to be, but I can probably resolve that at some point. See? Maybe I have to turn my sound up just a little bit. Cool. So anytime any one of the beams is blocked, okay, watch what happens. See how this wire is off because that's the beam that's blocked? That is tripping this AND gate to turn off. Remember, it needs both signals active for this wire to turn on. And this needs both signals active for the wire to turn on. So that one laser being blocked, any one laser being interrupted here, will cause the timer to be allowed to run, letting the sound emanate from this note block. Cool. I gotta go look up note blocks on the wiki to see if there's a way to make them louder. But now that I picked up that item, both AND gates are active, which means this AND gate is active, which is keeping the timer off. Cool. I kind of like that. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm down with that. So I'm just testing the range of the sound. Oh yeah, look at that. I can hear it from pretty far away. Not as far as this, so what I'm thinking is I should get some wireless redstone and set up another note block to ding maybe inside my house somewhere. So let's set that up real quick. I'm going to request some wireless redstone from my system here, and I will be back. Alright, so what I'm going to set up is an alarm system in my house. I'm thinking it should be somewhat central, so maybe somewhere in here. What if I kind of wanted to have the visual of the note playing. What if I just stick it in this corner right over here? That sounds like a nice spot for it, don't you think? And right underneath I'll put my wireless receiver, and let's go with frequency 1000. Something nice round number. And there we go. Now if I go turn on frequency 1000 over here on the side of my timer, see it's still going off because I left a thing in there. Alright, we need probably a redstone wire at least. And it should also be next to the right block. That would help as well. Frequency 1000. Nice. One back to the house. Ooh, I can hear it going over here too. Sweet. That sounds pretty good. So I can detect whenever there's an enemy or something going on inside that room that shouldn't be. And I can hear that dinging noise throughout my entire house. Awesome. So pretty much anybody goes near that egg, any Enderman, because let's face it, zombies aren't going to come and steal the egg. They're not going to do that. Endermen would be the ones coming. Yeah, any Endermen show up, you're in trouble. And the alarm is off, because I picked up the block. So anybody shows up in here, dun dun dun. I love it. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like that alarm system actually. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see. Alright, so now that we've got this nice alarm system, and we shouldn't have any problems inside this room, like I said, you know, with the defenses and all, but I'm thinking probably a good time to make some cool toys from Equivalent Exchange with some of the red matter I've been building up. So how about I clean up my inventory here? Yeah, I've got a lot of junk, and I'll come back in a few. Alright guys, so let's get to crafting. Now that I've got that nice little laser defense system there, I don't have to worry about those Endermen having any trouble. I'm going to go ahead and craft myself a couple new items from Equivalent Exchange. How about a dark matter hoe, huh? Now this guy is cool. He's basically got a couple neat abilities. Let's go check him out real quick and then upgrade him to a red matter hoe, because you know that's where I'm going, right? Alright, so this guy is all about dirt, and as you can imagine, you can till up some dirt pretty quickly with it by charging them up and right-clicking on the dirt, and you'll get a nice big tilled area with the first level charge, and charging up again gives you a larger area with which to till. Pretty decent size there. Now, because there's no water block in here, you're not going to get the land staying tilled, but it's pretty neat, and you can also left click on here and you can see how quickly it breaks through dirt. And you can also press G with this guy. Maybe not anymore. Thought so, but I guess not. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Breaks dirt blocks very quickly and tills the land. Let's upgrade them. And for an upgrade, it's a simple cost of 1 dark matter, your hoe, and a couple pieces of red matter. And then you get your red matter hoe. This guy is pretty much just an upgraded version. And he gets 3 charge levels. Woot to that. I guess the G thing doesn't work here either, so that's okay. But if we were to go find a nice area of land, let's find a big one because we're going to need it. Yeah, get the point? That is pretty much what you're talking about. So massive tilling of land right there if you want to do that with your red matter hoe. But let's not stop there. What do you say? So now that I've got these awesome set of red matter hoe here, I'm going to go ahead and craft up. Maybe it's this way. There we go. Some dark matter shears. Pretty looking, huh? These guys are pretty neat. Pretty much has infinite durability, like all the other dark matter things. You can press V to charge it up as usual. And let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, we can charge it up and let's go check out some trees and see if we can prune off some cool stuff from them. Yep, we'll just chew up the leaf blocks. Cool. And they'll hang out in our inventory here. Same with grass. So it's a big area of effect that it eats up all the grass blocks and all the leaves and that stuff. Pretty cool. Let's see if we can find some an enemy here to go find. I'll be right back once I find what I'm looking for. There's one. Didn't take me long. If you right-click on this sheep here with your shears, or left-click, I want to say it is. There we go. I collected 4 pieces of wool, so noticeably more wool than I would have collected otherwise. Let's pop down here and try that again. Hey, come back here, you. Maybe not when it's charged, huh? There we go. Yep, got another 4 pieces of wool, so noticeably more wool from that. And there's also a chance to cause these sheep to clone themselves, but I guess it's not working at the moment. Maybe if I upgrade it to a red matter set. What do you think? I'll try that. I believe I can just use this like so. So I can do this right here out in the field. So piece of red matter into the crafting table for some red matter shears. Again, just a higher level of charge. Further area of effect. Let's try. Left click on this guy. Oh yeah. Another 4 pieces of wool. Lots of sheep out here, huh? Can I get one of these guys to clone? There we go. I cloned one. Nice. So, definitely helps to collect some more wool. Look at all these sheep out here. What are you guys doing? And a chicken. Why is that one chicken hanging out with all the sheep? So I guess the chance to clone is not terribly high, but, you know, pretty cool. There we go. Got another clone. Nice. They're all running around like, what are you doing, Direwolf? Alright, let's go back home. I'm having too much fun. Hooray! So those are the shears and the hoe. Now, as you guys saw in one of my previous episodes where I showed you this, I can combine the shears, the hoe, and the red matter sword all into one awesome item called the red matter Katar. So let's craft that up real quick. I'm just going to need a couple more pieces of red matter. There we go. So let's put all these guys in a crafting table together. Now I do need my axe, which I believe is in my yellow bag, if I can find it. Maybe it's not. Is it in my green bag? There it is, red matter axe. Sweet. Combine all this stuff in a crafting table, and I don't think it matters what order you put it in. And then the 5 red matter in there. There we go. Red matter Katar. I've got the second Uber item from Equivalent Exchange here. Very powerful. Charges up to 4 levels. If we go over here, you can see it's got a very long area of effect for taking care of leaves, and a pretty huge area of effect for taking care of the farmland. Yeah, that was big, wasn't it? Look at that, dude. That is serious distance that I got on that thing. And it's also really nice for killing things, like this spider right here. Perfect timing. Take it easy. And that was with the R key, by the way, the area of effect ability. So very powerful area of effect right there. Got rid of that spider. And it's pretty much a combination of all the cool stuff that we got. And guys, I'm sorry to say, but this is a pretty good wrapping up point for episode 68. Hope you guys enjoyed checking it out. Come back next time for 69, where I've got a few more things I want to build. With it getting dark out there, I should go just check on my defense system in here. Everything good still? Yep, we're fine. Perfect. The alarm system is working just like I would have expected. We can hear it from most of the way around the map. Yep, there's very few places here where I can't hear it. At least, you know, in the main areas I stay around. Maybe I might want to put in one more alarm inside my brick house there. But for now, it's cool. I think we're good. So let's collect this cobble, close the door, and get ready to sign off on this episode. So again, hope you guys enjoyed it. That's right, buddy. You got nothing on my area of effect abilities. Hahaha, nice. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Take it easy.